I just needed to ship my bike to a bucket list trip. My son and I took the huge box over to the UPS store. The radio was blaring as I walked up to the counter. The clerk looked at me and said, "Can't ship the TV." I paused and shouted, "Bike!" Next, he started a series of rapid fire questions. Talk about my worst nightmare. It's ironic that I cannot speak when I have to the most. Thankfully, my son came to my rescue. Two examples: the clerk and the radio, about my life and my stroke, changed me. I'm Bill Herntzer, and I am a stroke survivor. The road to recovery has been a rocky one, full of obstacles. As a stroke survivor, I've been on this long and winding road since about 20 years now, but who's counting anyway? Stroke can be seen or camouflaged. Slurred speech and paralysis are obvious, but brain fog, fatigue, and depression can be invisible to the others and often misunderstood. The answer sounds simple. A stroke is a disruption of the blood going to the brain. But the reality is more complex. It changes how you speak, move, feel, and remember. Recovery isn't a straight road. There are no single maps to follow. What begins as a medical event becomes a completely human journey. One that's emotional, physical, and social all at once. For survivors, the ups and the downs do not erase your progress. They simply prove your true grit, your resilience. Recovery takes time, but your brain can keep learning and adapting. Keep practicing. Celebrate small wins and be patient with yourself. I know I'm lucky to be alive. Some people say that I got the short end of the stick, but I have a plethora of my symptoms. What I will call all-star badges include weak blood vessel, sensory overload, clonus, lack of proprioception, and my enemy, aphasia. Here you see a healthy brain, perfectly full, and my brain, half empty. I was given a dose of TPA, a tissue plasminogen activator. TPA is an enzyme responsible for acute ischemic stroke. It works by dissolving blood clots. Well, my weak blood vessel burst and my ischemic stroke turned into a hemorrhagic stroke. It bled out. About 6% of the stroke patients experiencing the same thing as I did. I have sensory overload. I will describe it to you like this. Your baby is crying. The phone is ringing and ringing and ringing. The stove is beeping. And someone is asking you a question all at once. Some people have the ability to block out what is not important. Me? I get it all at once. I want a meaningful conversation with you or with you and with you, but I hear the noises in the background. Even when I can hear you, you're processing your words take me a lot longer. Clonus is a condition that involves involuntary, rhythmic muscle contractions with my weak limbs. It seems to sneak up on me at the weirdest possible times. It attacks me when I'm stretching, or when I'm getting ready for bed, or when I'm sick. It lasts about 5 seconds to 30 seconds, but repeated jerking of my muscles can be quite painful. Weird, right? Proprioception refers to the body position and movement in my space. Lack of proprioception is what I have. My body cannot tell where my weak limbs are without looking at them. I will show you the video. My eyes open and closed. Go up, go up, go up. Yeah. It feels awful when you literally have your voice taken away from you. That's aphasia. It's a chronic condition without a cure. Still, stroke survivors can make progress. Communication skills can improve over time, like it has for me. My symptoms don't simply disappear. They quiet down, but these symptoms tend to flare up when things like fatigue, illness, emotional stress, too much noise, or poor sleep pile up. When I'm rested, they often settle down. That's what real recovery, not the absence of the symptoms, but knowing how to live and manage them. Here's some of the tools to reach the Stroke Survivor Mountaintop. Hippocrates knew what he was talking about. I said goodbye to Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Adios to tamales. And bye-bye to Lucky Charms. I said hello to the brain foods like fruits and vegetables, turkey and fish, almond milk and water. It's nice to have an exercise accountability buddies with you. It's good to have them there, whether you're weightlifting, riding bikes, or running, or doing yoga. 5 days a week, I either work out with my trainers, my friends, or doing yoga with my stroke buddies. After a few years, we wanted to help stroke survivors and their caregivers too. So, 15 years ago, my wife and I co-founded the Laredo Stroke Support Group, a nonprofit organization. We offered monthly meetings and weekly classes with art, exercise, yoga, water cycling, gardening, and other classes, free of charge. It's a beautiful, beautiful community. When someone has a stroke, it happens to the whole family. At first, I needed help doing everything. Walk to the bathroom without help? No. I needed my wife to help me walk to the bathroom. Over time, I became more independent, but support from my family got me through it all. I am so thankful for my wife, Dee Dee, and my kids and their families. My much older and much wiser brother, Eddie, is a planetarium geologist, but a stroke survivor too. Eddie said that Isaac Newton came up with the idea of the limit in calculus. With the limit, you're getting a half of a half of a half over time. Compare this with stroke recovery, where your progress is steadily getting better, but your improvements become smaller to the point where you can barely tell if you are improving. The improvements are there, but in much smaller quantities. Stroke survivors, do not give up. Do not give up. Gracias. My book, I Just Can't Read My Own Mind, is available on Amazon or BookBaby and Audible. It's also available in Spanish.